What's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2023 Top Series 1, third hobby case break, number 12. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thomas, John, how are you? Good to see you. Jorge, now everyone is sold out. No teams available, my friend. Welcome, 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 especially if you're new to the channel. Welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for 5 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. And we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want to have a chance to get into a future free break, just hit the old subscribe button there. All right, teams. D-backs Christian R, Braves David P, Orioles Lance F, Red Sox Jason C, Cubs Wallengar M, White Sox Jason K, Reds Ryan R, Guardians Rich L, Tigers Sam A, Royals David B, Astros Corey A, Angels Miles J, Dodgers Mike W, Brewers Miles J, Twins Chris F, Marlins Wallengard M, Mets Thomas M, Yankees Thomas D, A's Robert H, Phillies Miles J, Pirates James E, Cardinals Brad S, Padres Rodrigo L, Giants Tyler J, Mariners Daniel E, Rays Jason K, Rangers Tyler J, and Blue Jays and Nationals Robert H. Rich, what's up, buddy? All right, let's open some cards. See what we got. Good luck, everybody. So we're gonna do something that not tonight, but in a couple weeks, that I've always wanted to do. Everyone talks about hanger packs and fat packs, retail being good. I ordered a case of fat packs. We're gonna do a full case break of fat packs. 108 fat packs in a case. But they're not coming out for a couple weeks, so keep an eye out for that one. That should be fun, of Series 1. So I'm very interested to see what we could get out of a full case of fat packs. All right. Yeah, we got more jumbo. This is the end of my hobbies I have in stock. This is the last 4 boxes I have. We'll have jumbos next week. So I just Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, I believe next week we'll have jumbos. Brett Beatty. Yeah, I was just trying to get rid of the rest of the hobbies. All right. AL home run leaders. We got the Yankees, the Angels, and Houston. Let's see. Houston is Corey. Angels is Miles. Yankees is Thomas D. So we'll have to roll a die on that one at the end. See who it goes to. It's horrible this year. Why is that? I mean, most of that stuff hasn't even released yet, so I'm not sure. Like the fat packs and all that hasn't even, case wise, hasn't been released yet. So I'm not sure what you've seen or what you haven't seen. Vinny rookie, O'Neill Cruz greatest hits. I see Jason Dominguez rip one today. My, oh, my. Against the Phillies, of course. One pitch, one swing in the parking lot. Nolan Gorman, throwback rookie. Oh, for the Blasters, yeah. Well, we'll give the old fat pack case a try and see what happens. It should be fun. 108 packs in a case. So we'll probably do that on a Sunday night. Like next Sunday or something like that. I haven't decided yet. Langoliers. A-Rod 40 Club. Two home runs, 4 RBIs. Very nice. Vladdy Daddy throwback. That'd be nice if we could pull another superfractor tonight, like last night. I'm not betting my life on it, but you never know. For the Red Sox. There you go. A little something, something. Tristan Casas rookie autograph. Very nice. Jason, nice hit, bud. Little Tristan Casas rookie auto. Give you a clap on that one. It's always nice to get a good rookie. Hunter Brown. All aces Maddox. And that's at the Padres team card. 231 of 299. For Rodrigo. It was nice to see some baseball today, even if it wasn't. Oh man, what do we got here? Riley Green, very nice rookie, rainbow rookie for Detroit. For Sam. Playing the old split squad games today. The Phillies were anyway. I'm sure most people were. Langoliers throwback rookie. Michael Harris rookie. had a very long conversation today with a guy who wants to start breaking. It's just like, he's a really nice guy. I just sometimes worry it's like Vaughn Grissom late to get in the game at this point. There's so many people out there, you know. But I gave him all the info he needed, so he's a really nice guy. I wish him well. Yachty. 1-2 for Detroit. Robert, what's up, bud? How are you? 11 and a half hours. You smoking that crystal again or something, man? Nolan Gorman, Oscar Gonzalez, rookie. You got to. That's a long sleep. I can't tell you the last time I slept that long. I, in fact, don't remember the last time I slept that long. Without being medically induced in some way. Well, not medically, self-induced. Let's call it that. That's been a long time. O'Neal Cruz, throwback. You know what's weird when you sleep? Well, sometimes you can sleep too much. Like, I actually talked about this once before. My wife was having terrible headaches for a while. And she actually figured out that it was her sleep. That was like she got on like this real regular sleep pattern. She sleeps the same amount of hours every night, like no matter what, and she never has headaches anymore. But like, even if she would sleep too much, she would get them, you know? And yeah, I guess you were tired. But it is weird when you wake up from sleeping like that, like you don't normally, and you're so like refreshed. It's like, wow, this is what sleeping feels like. This is what most people feel like after they get up. Because I usually feel like crap when I wake up. Because usually it's only like 4.5 hours. That's why. But I have to go back to work or do something. And as you get older, like you like sleep, but it just doesn't come as easy as it used to. The Savannah Bananas? Oh, yeah? I was watching Wings all day. After we got off the breaks last night, I was watching some last night. I was just watching it before I came on. Corey Seager throwback. Savannah Banana. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I couldn't tell you. It's been at least 20 years. I can tell you that. Believe me, if I get like 7 or 8 hours, I think it's like I've slept forever. I just, I, I mean, believe me, I wish I could. That's the thing. I do wish I could. Riley Green, home run challenge, but it just doesn't work out that way. Max Fried, Rainbow. You must have felt refreshed when you got up, Chris. Like you gotta just feel like, wow, I'm ready to face the day. You know? Either that or you sleep that long, you wake up with a horrible hangover because that's what put you in that state in the first place. Adley, rookie. 30-30 club, Barry Larkin. Yeah, the thing with me anymore though is I do have to get like at least 5 hours of sleep. That was not the case for me for a long time. I could get by on 3 or 4 hours. I do that now. I get like dizzy spells. So like 5, 6 is where I have to be to function the next day. Anything less than that, it's I'm not as young as I once was. He might be one of the greatest sitcom characters of all time. Like I always thought Lowell was hilarious. I'm telling you, now that I've started rewatching it, He really was so funny. It was like there are certain episodes of Wings that like me and my college roommates loved when they're digging up the grave and he's tripping in the cemetery. That's like one of the funniest episodes I've ever seen on television. But man, just watching it again, that dude was hilarious. He had the best lines in that show. It holds up too. It's not bad. Like, when you go back and watch a show from 30 years ago, you think, you know, like if anyone who is like, say, 45 or older, go back and try watching an episode of Love Boat. My God, it is so bad. Like, and Love Boat was a big deal when we were kids, like, what was that, like Friday or Saturday night or something? It was like prime time. Marino rookie. Now you go back and try to watch it. Ugh, it was horrid. For Houston, Jose Altuve, home field advantage. Like, Love Boat was like one big commercial for everything else that was going on in the world. Like they had their few, Captain Steubing and Gopher and the doc who were on there. But every week it was different people who were all just like promoting movies or teams or it's crazy. Nice one for Houston. Corey, there you go, buddy. Nice home field advantage. That's awesome. And the acting and the stories and everything about it is so bad. You watch and you go, I can't believe people used to watch this crap. So, like, sometimes you think, like, I'm going to go back and watch an old show, and you're like, oh, God, I hope it holds up. But Wings holds up. It really does. Tristan Cassis. The Riz, greatest hits. This guy, Trevor Larnach, he looks almost exactly like my college roommate. It's really weird. Yeah, followed by Fantasy Island, man. Deplane. It is funny too, like when the political correctness that's around now compared to back then. Brett Beatty, there's stuff they say, Gunnar Henderson, that you're like, wow, nobody would say that on a show nowadays. Like whether it's wrong or not, just they would be like, yeah, let's not. Carlos Rodon for San Francisco. That's why when I watch like Family Guy, I can't imagine, I can't believe some of the stuff Family Guy gets away with saying. But like you watch some of those 70s, 80s, even early 90s like sitcoms. Wow, there's some stuff in there that you would not hear on TV nowadays. Bomb and DeGrom throwback. Yeah, see, Saturday at 7 for you. It was at 8 for us. Fantasy. No, see, I think it was actually 9 on the East Coast because I remember Fantasy Island was at 10. Because Fantasy Island was like, I had to like beg my mother to let me watch it when I was little. And she always had some problem. My mother was hardcore Irish Catholic, you know what I mean? So there was always, every show that I wanted to watch, there was some kind of Catholic guilt she could spread on me about it, and tell me why I wasn't allowed to watch it. I was I don't even know the best word for it. Ichiro throwback. I was not allowed to do a lot of things as a kid. My mother was a nurse in a hospital in an ER. So anything I wanted to do, she saw a kid who lost a limb doing it, so I was not allowed. So like I'm sure most of you guys remember. You remember when you wanted to mow the lawn when you were a kid? Like it was kind of a big deal to be able to mow the lawn. And God forbid, I bring it up to my mother. Do you know how many kids I see lose their feet mowing with lawn mowers? Blue Jays team card. Robert H. And anything I would ask to do, she had a kid who died doing it. I'm gonna go over and go over to the park and play basketball. We had a kid last week who died on the basketball court. Like, all right. Like she always had a story that she could scare me with. It was funny too because being a chef, I always could cook from the time I was a little kid, and I always wanted to. But my mother would not did not want to let me anywhere near a stove. She just assumed I would burn myself or burn the house down. Riley Green rookie, Piguero rookie, and 1-2 punch. So finally, when I was Michael Harris, when I was like 10 or 11 years old, my mother had started working again. And she was working in a nursing home like part time. And she was doing like the 3 to 11 shift there. And finally, one day I said, look, I just want to make dinner. Like what's the big deal? Alec Baumgold to 2023, 104 of 2023. Now you have to understand, my mother was not what you would call a good cook. She was. Now I give her credit because she had food. She made dinner every night. It just wasn't very good, you know. And so bad that when I was real little, my father would tell me and my sister not to eat a lot, and then he would take us out for McDonald's afterwards after dinner. Um, so when I was 11, finally, or 10 or 11, I talked my mom into letting me make dinner, and she had to go to work. So I made dinner. I made chicken parmesan. I'll never forget. My father came home and sat down and ate. And as soon as he was done eating, he got up and he called my mom at work and said, from now on, if he makes dinner, I'll come home for dinner. And he did. For like the next 6 years, he would call in the afternoon to find out who was cooking. And if it was me, he'd come home. And if not, he'd stay at work. Michael Harris, throwback rookie. So that's kind of how I started cooking. But took a lot. It took a lot of work to get my mother to allow me just to use a stove and an oven. Ugh, she was a nightmare. That is so I always credit my mother with me why I'm a chef because it was partially out of my want to defy what she wanted me to do and partially out of the fact that I was starving most of the time and had to eat. Hank Aaron 3030. I was saying earlier too about Jason Dominguez hitting that home run today. Do you know he just turned 20 like a week ago? That kid seems like he's been around for a long time already. Like I heard somebody recently complain, like, I can't believe people spend all this money on his cards. Like, dude, he's only 20 years old. Harper, throwback. They must have started selling his cards when he was like 16, I guess, right? He couldn't have been but like 16 or 17 when they had him in his first Bowman out or his first card in Elite Extra. And for the Bravos, Matt Olson, Major League Materials. He looks a little more svelte, like uh, Dominguez. He looks a little stronger and less kind of, he's been kind of heavy set, like had it's like he peeled off the baby fat some, um, which I'm sure is certainly going to help his game no matter what. He's still a big kid, but he just looks strong now. Luis Castillo, all aces. Thompson. Oscar Gonzalez, rookie. Mike Yastrzemski. Burnsy. Miguel Vargas. Bello, throwback rookie. And Schwarber, home run challenge for Miles. Bobby Abreu, 30-30. And Lover Peguero rookie for the Pirates. Very nice. James. Go, bud. That's the rook you're looking for. All right, box number 3. So we got Elite Extra coming up next, and then Topps Chrome Sonic after that. Tomorrow night we'll have some more Elite Extra, and we're actually going to do a half case of Topps Chrome Sonic tomorrow night, 8 boxes instead of 4. Moreno. Cassis rookie. George Brett, 2020. Which, you know, as someone pointed out, is just Chrome with other inserts, which is true. But I will say at least the Sonic parallels are really nice. Gunner. And Jazz Rainbow. For the Marlins. Wallengard. Beatty. Freddie Freeman throwback. Vinny. And for the Tigers, Garrett Hill. Rookie autograph. For Sam. Garrett Hill. The Love Boat. Oh, I got that stuck in my head. Sonny Gray, all aces. Swaggerty. Chris, is there a big concert tonight? Ozzy Albies? I don't know if he's still there. Last week was Little River Band. I don't know how you can top that. No, not tonight. Oh, I know what I meant to bring up. Did you guys see the game that ended on the called strike? Oh my God. Adley greatest hit. Guy when it gets set in the box or whatever. I mean, how much more perfect could it be? It was tied 6-6, bottom of the ninth, full count, bases loaded. And they call him out because he wouldn't sit in the box. See, it's a preseason game, but that's going to happen in a playoff game, and an umpire's going to be murdered if they do that. Oh, nothing till April? Really? You guys are on a break now? Oh, that sucks. I like hearing about the crazy 80s bands you guys bring in. Adley. I really have to sit down and figure the rules on this new stuff because Cats is real. I mean, I know there's the pitch clock, and I suppose if the pitcher's ready, the batter has to be in the box and ready or whatever. But I mean, even the manager of the Braves afterwards was like, I don't think the rule was intended to be used to end a game, you know. But this is also the problem: is it going to be enforced or not? You know what I mean? Like they're either going to do it or they're not, you know. But I don't know. If you didn't see it, check out the video. It's funny too because I think the batter. I don't even know who the batter was, to be honest with you. But I think he thought like the pitcher was getting called, so he was getting the walk, and the ump was like, "Nah, you're out." He's like, "What?" Aguero rookie. It was weird. Harper. Now I talked about last night in the Tennessee game, the college game. I saw it happen the other night too, where the kids, they said, stepped out of the box and literally like his heel hit the line. Like it wasn't his intention. He wasn't like, I guess now you have to call time and then step out if you really want timeout, like Harris. And again, you can only do it so many times or this or that or whatever. But the kid in the Tennessee game was just kind of getting himself set in the box and he was in the box, but his heel touched the line and they gave him an automatic strike, saying he stepped out. And I thought that was a little bit extreme, but I don't know. I guess maybe they're being extreme about it now to prove, like, we're going to call this stuff. If Aaron Judge throwback, because I mean, there's been a pitch clock before, like kind of a pseudo one that was never really enforced. You know what I mean? So I guess this time around they have to be like, letter of the law. But inevitably somebody's going to get called out in a game that's going to be crazy important, or it's going to decide something, and people are not going to be happy at all. Devers home run challenge for Jason. And somebody was saying last night that the pitchers could use it to their advantage. And I wasn't really 100% sure what they were saying when they said, but after watching a little bit today, I do kind of get it. The catchers and pitchers can work together to kind of deke out the batter a little bit, and get him to, it is a little weird. There's gonna be some kooky stuff going on, that's for sure. But at the same time, they were pitching fast today, so I was okay with that. 2 hours with 20 hits, yeah. Look, I never minded the length of a baseball game, but I'm a huge baseball fan, so, but I don't have a problem with them speeding it up either if it's done legitimately, and we'll see how these new rules go. Like, I understand it. They want more offense and they want a faster game. Get rid of the shift, put a pitch clock on, you know. I think the getting rid of the shift thing's a little bit weird, but I've also said the opposite too. I think if you're a professional baseball player, you should be able to hit the ball wherever you need to. Like Sam Molda 499. Like if I was, Bryce Harper and they play everyone over to the right field side when I get on, the next day I'd come into work and go, could somebody teach me how to hit the ball up the third baseline? Because you could end the shift pretty quick if you do that a few times. Like I know I'm one of the highest paid professional baseball players in the game, but for some reason I can't hit the ball to the left. 442 or 499. Is there a coach here who could teach me how to do it? But yeah, I mean, it was moving along today. Look, there are some guys. What's his name? Oh God, who's the guy from the Cubs? The wacky one who came to the Phillies. Arrieta. Oh, geez. He was like watching paint dry when that dude pitched. He took forever, but it was also part of his thing. Like, he would wait out batters and get them, like, borderline pissed, and then it would help him. He would make them wait so long that, they'd be just like, oh, God. Yeah. No, well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, natural hitters like a Jeff McNeil, they will. But I just think anybody who's a professional baseball player should be good enough to figure out how to hit somewhere, even if it's a drag bunt or it's something, you know what I mean? Just to prove that you can put the ball there and will put the ball there, to get like that's how they could have ended the shift. But because it is crazy when you would watch some of these games and they'd have the shift on, guys that hit right into it. Like the second baseman or shortstop wouldn't even have to move; the ball would just come right to the Riley Green rookie. So that was pretty crazy. Toronto on the rainbow. Jeff McNeil's also a hitter, like more like a hit for average hitter, not necessarily like you get the power guys who hit for average too, but I think they're just more concerned with hitting home runs. So they don't really care. But a guy like Jeff McNeil is a perfect example of that. He's the kind of that type of player, the guy who's living on, singles and RBIs, stolen bases, and, get the occasional home run and this and that, whatever. And I like Jeff McNeil a lot. He's a good baseball player. But yeah, it seems like it'll be interesting. I guess we'll get more excitement and more action, which, is never bad in sports. The kids these days can't appreciate a good 1-0 game. Not that I can always either sometimes. Like somebody hit the damn ball, please. All right, box number 4, Moreno rookie. Manoa throwback. Cassis, Gunner, and Father's Day Blue Cubs card, numbered to 50. 32 of 50 for the Cubbies. Wallengard. They had this, I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but they did this live BP with Andrew Painter the other day. And if you're not familiar with Andrew Painter, he's a 19-year-old pitching prospect who's, I think he's the number 6 overall prospect for the Phillies, and he's amazing. And he's most likely, well, it's kind of surprising, to be honest with you, because the Phillies do not bring young guys up. They haven't had a teenage prospect on the team since 1980. DeGrom, all access, but this kid, barring any injury or something like that, could very easily make their starting rotation. And they did a live BP a couple days ago at, I don't know where they did it. It wasn't at their stadium. It was somewhere else. And it was him pitching against Schwarber. And there was like 5 guys he pitched against. And they said a lot of people showed up, like a lot of scouts from other teams and stuff like that to see it. And Schwarber hit a home run off him. And they said Schwarber was like, "Suck it, Painter." Schwarber, he's funny. But this kid's really good. I hope they bring him up because I'll be surprised if they do. Yeah, I know. He's amazing. He is. I've seen him pitch. He's amazing. But, again, if depending on how much you do or don't know about the Phillies are known for leaving guys in the minors too long. And some guys like J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins, he is a legitimate bitch, because like Hall of Fame voting is going on now. And he's one of those guys that some people think is, a borderline guy, but he honestly could have come up like 3 years earlier than he did. And then he probably would be a Hall of Famer, Frank Thomas. Now, like with, Chase Utley was the same way. They didn't bring him up till he was like 25, and they could have. Ryan Howard too, but Ryan Howard was also stuck behind Jim Thome, so I don't know how much choice they had there anyway. But it'd be interesting to see if they bring someone up that young for the team. Jeff Bagwell, 30-30 blue. Michael Harris. We'll see. They have a pretty good pitching staff right now. I mean, on paper, it looks like they will. I mean, obviously, Wheeler and Nola, they know what they got. And Ranger Suarez, who's pitched great last year. Then they got Taijuan Walker, which I have no idea what they're getting out of him. And then they think Painter will be the 5th. Grissom. Canseco, 40-40. What do we got? Like a week and a half to the WBC, and that's going to be a ton of fun. Can't wait for those games to start. I'm still wondering what we're going to get from Topps for WBC. I haven't seen anything. Gorman. We'll get something. I'm sure I know they'll put something out. Red Sox. Trevor Story. Throwback. And Sean Murphy Rainbow for the A's. For Robert. I was also telling you guys next week we're gonna do those Aoki Tops Steve Aoki baseball party boxes. I got wave 1 and wave 2 boxes in, so their cards are very cool and the checklist is awesome. But if you haven't seen them, check it out. You might be interested. I got a bunch of those, so we're gonna do one like every day next week, every day that we break. Raise 1 2. Zach Thompson for the Pirates. For James. Ashcraft throwback. And for the Red Sox, didn't even see it coming. Wade Boggs, throwback relic, the bat relic. For Jason. Pujols greatest hits. Bieber all aces. Vargas. Peraza rookie. Mike Trout throwback. And Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Home run challenge. For Mike W. One, two, Minnesota. Adley rookie. All right. Silverbacks. Come on, be nice to us again. Silverbacks have been very nice to us, so let's see if it'll continue tonight. All right, Arenado, McGuire, Blade, and Killian. Blade, Killian, Buxton, and Hall. Thomas, Shohei, Harper, and Alonso. All right. Downs, Miggy, Jordan, and there's a Nolan Gorman rookie. So Silverbacks didn't want to be nice to us tonight. All right. Okay, so we have one card we have to do a quick random on. The Rainbow AL home run leaders, Judge, Trout, Alvarez. Let's see if you can see it. We'll make it simple. Judge will be 1 and 2. Trout will be 3 and 4. Alvarez will be 5 and 6. Number 6. So it's going to Houston. All right, guys and gals. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you all, and I truly, truly do appreciate it. If you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And we will be here tomorrow night also. If you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. Otherwise, please bear with me for 1 sec while we put a quick hit recap together. So we got a big stack of rookies here. We'll go through there, take out all the big guys and make sure they get sleeved and top loaded. And otherwise, we got hit recap for 2023, Top Series 1, third hobby case break number 12. Home Run Challenge cards, we had Devers, Betts, Schwarber, and Riley Green. We did have a home field advantage, Altuve for Houston. Parallels, Rainbow Foil, Rodon, Fried. There's a Riley Green rookie. Blue Jays team card, Peguero rookie. Jazz, Toronto. Blue 30 and 30, Jeff Bagwell for Houston. Another Rainbow, Murphy and Zach Thompson. And the AL home run leader, which was a random and is going to Houston. Numbered parallels, we have the Padres team card numbered to 299, Alec Baum to 2023, Sam Moll to 499, the Cubs team card to 50. We did have a Tristan Casas rookie auto for Boston. Major League material, Matt Olson for the Bravos, Garrett Hill for the Dodgers autograph, and finally Wade Boggs relic, throwback relic for the Red Sox. All right, folks, again, thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe on your way out the door, and I'll be back in 5 with Triple E. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.